Definitely in terms of the effort, no, it's not too soon for a scale back.
They were the words many in the Gulf didn't want to hear, not yet at least. BP's incoming CEO Bob Dudley says it's time to scale back on the cleanup effort.
We have boom across the shores all the way from Florida to Louisiana. Those only last for a certain number of tide cycles, so you'll certainly see that pulling back. And where there's no oil on the beaches, you probably don't need people walking up and down with hazmat suits.
Cleanup crews are almost the only people you find here on the beaches of Biloxi, Mississippi. The waters are clean, but the beaches are empty. There's not much to clean up, so they'll likely be gone soon too. But Dudley says BP's not leaving, just readjusting to a more long-term approach.
The commitment remains by BP to stay here along the communities of the Gulf Coast to make good, to restore the Gulf Coast.
Since it seems there's less oil on the surface, BP plans to switch gears from cleanup to restoration. Dudley announced Federal Emergency Management Agency Chief James Lee Witt will be the guy to head up that effort. BP planned to start the static kill process as early as Sunday, but it was pushed back after debris was recently found in the wellhead.
That could shift to Tuesday depending on how long it takes them to remove the debris from the wellbore that they located in the last 24 hours and then lay that casing line.
The general schematic, here's the original wellbore.
Professor Eric Smith explains the procedure.
They'll go in through the choke line, they'll put in this heavy mud, and they'll build up a column of mud to contain the pressure. And they're doing it for two reasons. One, they can actually contain the well that way. But secondly, it gives them something when they are ready to do the bottom kill they can pump against, and that provides a back pressure to the mud that they pump in from the bottom. So they're sort of going at it from both directions to completely kill the well.
As the process of permanently killing the well draws near, people here worry, especially those who have been depending on BP for an income. And the biggest fear, that BP is underestimating the amount of oil that's still there.
If a storm was to come by, we're going to have a tremendous amount of oil come to the surface, and we're not going to have anybody to, at that point, protect the harbors, protect the bays, protect the estuaries, because they're going to have everybody shut down.
In Biloxi, Mississippi, Bonnie Ghosh, The Associated Press.